right, so this is another. How many is in this box right here? How many more do you think?
Willie was saying 140.
About 140 in this box, and there's another one right there. There's some of the assembled ones. It's like a mountain of assembled boxes. Here Willie's doing some stamping. Wow, that was really aggressive. It's good though.
Yeah, not that great. It was a little crooked,
Let's
honestly.
get another one. Do this perfect.
To get it perfect.
Willie, you can pass it this way. So
Slight slant though. I see a slight one.
send it this way.
Do better.
Okay, thanks, Matt.
Do better.
Send it back. Send it better. Send it this way.
Why though? Because then it's just gonna ruin your pile. I'll move the whole pile over there in a clean bunch.
Tensions are running high.
Wow, thanks for that.
You know, I
What?
enjoy making boxes so much that I should just work in a factory that makes boxes. I feel like I'd be a lot happier than Shamma Sandals.
What do you think, Josh? Should we let him go?
Possibly. I
Free
would
him
point
to-
out, I made a video one time when I was younger. It was called Rocks. And at one time I mentioned a man who works in a factory making boxes. And I did it out of ridicule for those that work in factories making boxes.
But you know what?
But look at me now. I'm clipping boxes. So
Yeah, but you don't make the boxes.
I don't.
This is not a box factory.
So I'm
saying I want to work in a box
So I'm a
factory
rung down.
over
I'm a
Shamma
rung
Sandals.
down.
That's correct, yeah. If I had a few levers to pull and a few buttons to press and a box would come out every time I did it.
don't you think they could program anything to do that?
Yeah, probably.
So how does that work, Willie? Do they build a robot
Well,
with two arms? One pulls
they would
the
just have
lever,
to pay me
and
as
the
much
other
as
pushes the button?
yes. They'd have to pay me as much as the
Because
robot.
they couldn't come up with a little computer chip and program it.
No. It would be like an Acme factory, you know, like the classic Merry Melody style.
Yeah. Have you noticed, Willie, how all of these different companies, including our own, are always talking about handmade this and that?
Yeah.
Okay, one of the things that drives me totally bonkers is when companies start talking about hand-scooped ice cream. Somehow, if your hand is involved in scooping the ice cream, the flavor's better. But realistically, like unless they're actually using their physical hand,
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing that could actually alter the flavor. Otherwise, they're using a metal scooper. Who cares what it's attached to? A robot or a human's hand? I'm just saying.
Or whether whether it's squeezed out or
Yeah. Yeah, no, or
Yeah.
you could use a robot.
I would eat some ice cream that was hand scooped
but by a robot, right?
by an actual hand.
Oh.
But what if a robot hand scooped it? Would that bother you?
Yeah. It might change the flavor.
It might make it kind of metallic tasting, maybe.
Exactly.
Whereas if it was hand scooped, you get some skin flavoring, which would be delicious.
I would hate it if someone lost a nail while they were scooping.
Oh boy, it adds some crunch,
A little protein.
mouthfeel, texture.
I saw an advertisement in this one killed me. It was an ad in our newspaper, and it was like a coupon or whatever, and it was for this company. You might know them for if you go to their grocery store, it costs your whole paycheck. So they were selling hand cut cheese. So if like your hand cut that cheese, it's somehow better. Anyway,
Pretty dumb.
pretty ridiculous. You could take that a lot of different ways too and make some good jokes out of it. Hand cut cheese. Just saying. Not that we would go there here at
No, of course
Shamma
not.
Sandals in the old workshop.
No. Could a robot even cut the cheese?
What? Well, what's the difference, honestly? Okay, take all the joking aside. Whether it's a knife and a on a conveyor belt or it's a person's knife.
It makes no difference. Pretty dumb.
Pretty dumb. But what do I know? I'm just a guy clipping boxes.